so let's try this one again. Let's actually try to do a run here. The one thing that kind of stinks about this speed revelation is that doing all event pass on console, which I do want to do, is going to take quite a bit longer. That 4:3 ratio, though, that's I'm still kind of geeking about that. Crazy. I've actually heard pretty good things about the I've seen a little bit of them, and I've heard pretty good things about the Game Boy Color games. What's up, Lamp? How you doing? Or should I call you Obi-Wan? This is console. It's not a PSP, but it's a it's a console. So, good news is it did let me map the right analog stick, oops, to the D-pad. Bad news is, like, it's I'm used to it being left and right being inverted, and I can't do that. So I can move the camera, but I'm just going to be moving it in a way I'm not really used to, which is fine. Okay, I think I'll sleep till Friday this time. Give stuff a chance to respawn. Here she comes. All right. Whoa, wrong way. Wrong way with the camera. I'm gonna do that a lot, I'm sure. Alright. Grab some herbs. I don't know if this is still a thing, but I remember back in the day, KFC's Twitter account was following 11 people, and it was like all 5 of the Spice Girls plus like just 6 random dudes named Herb. So it was like 11 herbs and spices. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, though. Desert, look up KFC's Twitter. Check out their followers and see if that's still a thing. It is? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so we got Parsley's at 3, Woody's at 6. Rudolph's at 21 right now. The part-time work put him to 23. Great, get cracking. Man, I really noticed the difference in the speed with with that mining chain react. Alright, I think that was 12 mined items. Here she is, Desert. What, for real? Whoa. I did the thing again. Yeah, some of the graphical stuff you can see on this is kind of funny. Trying to really stock up on stuff. Oh, hey, there's Tim. I guess I'll talk to him. Again, I'm not really sure that I need to, because I think he, like, comes to my house at some point. Oh, never mind, he's gone. We're not taking that loading screen. Yeah, I'm trying to pick up some stuff while I have to wait for the part-time work anyways. Because I'm pretty sure later on that's going to be an issue. You know, I'm actually going to try something too. Like, I'm going to do Woody's part-time work just for the affection. And then I should be able to head over to the mines while that part-time work is still going on. Not sure if that really saves me time or not, though. Because he's so close to get to. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't do that. I don't think I really like that. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. Just because, like, it doesn't take very long to get to him, and I'll have more days where I have to go out to get parsley anyway. So yeah, we'll just wait. He's gonna start moving soon, so I'm just gonna wait to gift him until we're in there and he's stationary again. Yeah, I think that's around 25 mined. Oops. Yeah, I think parsley's at 12 affection, I think. It's really low, but that's fine. Oh man. Still probably get to the pines before they open. Doing with that delay. Well, even better. He's outside now. You know, on that note, I probably should have been waiting for him to come outside instead of having those loading zones. Since I gotta wait for 9 AM anyway. Something to keep in mind. Got a few nice shiny things too that we get to keep. Right. Pretty sure picked up enough things. We'll grab these. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. These 30. Whoops. Oh, come on. There we go. That actually puts his affection really high now. Those potatoes might have been done. They probably were. Probably should have picked them up. In case of, like, I don't know if heavy rain can destroy, like, fully grown stuff, but... Give me some gifts. Oops. Okay, it was probably a Tuesday today. Day after, yeah. Day after the horse race. Yeah. Well, I thought he'd be out already. That's okay. I don't know how much more time I really want to spend now. Whoops. Like picking up stuff. But I also don't know how many total items I really have yet at this point. Might not be many. Oh, you know what? I just realized I need to get Rudolph up to 50, not to 40. Okay, cool. Actually, that actually makes me feel better about my decision to answer the guy's questions the way that I did. Because I was starting to think that I was a mistake, but now I feel better about it. Pick a few things up today just because I'm pretty sure if I just, I mean, now it'll be after 7 by the time I get over there, but I was pretty sure that if I just like went straight through, then I'd get Rudolph. So I'm gonna go visit Rudolph also today. But yeah, I was thinking I'd get to him like too early, so obviously not even close to being the case this time. Made me put that away to open the door, which was kind of annoying. Excuse me. Hey, Bubbles. Happy Saturday to you too. First time chat. What? That's crazy. I've seen you around lots, but I guess in other channels though. That's all right. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking you had, but oh, maybe, yeah. That could be. It could be. You chatted while I was running before, but it was during the marathon. That's very possible. My weekend's going okay. I mean, I've had to work all weekend, but today my work day was pretty short. So it seemed like a good opportunity to stream. So I'm usually not feeling up to it after like a full shift. See the Pokemon Presents. I did. I don't remember. I wasn't particularly blown away by it. Wasn't much there that caught my eye. Oops. Oops. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, I haven't played those games yet. So, if I had those games already, like, DLC for those games would probably have been much more exciting for me, so that makes sense. I think I could probably take it easy on Woody now. I don't really need to. I probably overdid it on Woody, to be honest, because he's got a birthday I can use, and just days that'll be out and about in general. Yeah. I mean, you know, the thing is, it's like, can't really knock it out of the park like every single time, you know? They put out, I mean, they put out so much. They've been like churning out just so much Pokemon content. You know, it would almost be benefit them to take like a less is more kind of approach, you know, and but I can't imagine why they would do that when their stuff is still selling the way that it is. Oh, the mobile games. Yeah, I played a lot of Pokemon Go when it first came out, but not so much since then. I'll do some forage, I guess. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. My thoughts on Pokemon Sleep were like, I'm 40. You don't gotta get me excited about going to bed. Like I'm there, you know. But I think it's more about, you know, giving you something to like look forward to when you wake up, to like get you to, you know, wake up instead of, you know, hitting the snooze and stuff. It's like, you know, because Because I can see that if you wake up and you're like, oh yeah, I can check what's going on with my Pokemon now. That might do something for you for waking you up in the morning. Alarm goes off instead of hitting the snooze button. You're like checking on your Pokemons. So there could be something there that could be helpful to people. Right, sure, yeah. Yes, that's the thing that, I mean, they're doing some fun things, but it's like, not going to be for everybody, Basil's Alex. I'll try to get Basil, or not Basil, sorry, Parsley. Parsley a little higher here before he leaves for fall. Okay, so I'm trying to complete, trying to get the Nature Preserve ending, which is, you have to complete at least 3 events, 2 or more, most of which, 2 or more of which being, in the Nature Preserve category. And, I'm actually doing 2 Nature Preserve event chains and 1 tourist spot event chain just because it's fast. And well, I gotta think about my numbers. And yeah, and so the ones I'm doing are the 100-year cherry tree with parsley, and I'm also doing the event chain of the fossil one. I forget what it's called exactly. Something with fossils with Rudolph, the mines, and then also like the tourist spot event of True Harvest Festival, which involves getting affection with Woody, and so I just have to basically do the required events for those event chains to clear those 3 event chains, and then sleep to winter 30 of year 2 to see the Nature Preserve ending play out. Just save the valley through Nature Preserve. And time ends when you get to credits. So I think Parsley's at like 42 affection or so, if I'm counting right. So we'll try to visit him 2 more times before fall, and then once on Woody's birthday on the 2nd day of winter. Then we should be set, and then we should have the 50. Because the first event I have to do is a Parsley event in early winter that requires him to be at 50 affection. That's the one I really want to play. Is Legends Arceus. It's a soft C, right? Arceus. It's not the hard C, Arceus. It's supposed to be a hard C. I believe you, but I will reject that idea. Will reject that notion. But you can say it whichever way. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's one of those things that like people will say either way. All right. They don't want little kids to switch. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? That sounds very believable too. That's funny. All right, so I think that puts Parsley high enough. I bought Legends Art. No, I don't think. Unless my wife has it, which I don't think she does. I think my wife has Violet, but I don't think she has Legends Arceus. So no, I don't think we have that. All right. So fall, fall. I'm just doing nothing but sleep, unfortunately. Yeah. And you know that might next time around. It's possible that Scarlet Violet was like too far into development, but before they realized how popular some of those mechanics might be, like being able to toss ball on Pokemon and catch while battling. Yeah, yeah. I actually really enjoyed Pokemon Let's Go. Um, for that. Like you're just catching Pokemon. Like you're not battling wild Pokemon, you're just battling trainers and you're just catching wild Pokemon. Thought it was cool. Oops. Legends Unova. The other thing I liked about Pokemon Let's Go is like getting experience points for catching Pokemon. It's like, you know, kind of I feel like it kind of played into the whole, gotta catch them all, slogan of Pokemon. It's like, like it actually there's actually reasons to catch Pokemon that you already own, which I thought was kind of cool. Coliseum Stadium type game for the Switch. Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. Catching experience started in Gen 6. How would I know that? I would have to play like every game. Know these things. I have skipped a lot of Pokemon games over the years, okay? I've skipped more than I've played. Put it that way. Myra B is the best Pokemon character? I don't know who that is. How do you even pronounce that? Is that pronounced like Myra? Or is it supposed to be pronounced like Mirror even though there's only one R? Myra. It's just a very weird spelling name. Yeah. I feel like I would prefer to pronounce it Mirror just because it would roll off the tongue easier. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue better. It's like saying it the way I was trying to pronounce it phonetically and it's very awkward, so no. We'll say no to that. Oh yeah. I can see that. This is one of the event scenes for True Harvest Festival, but it's an optional one. Optional but unavoidable. Doing it the way I'm doing it, but the interesting thing about True Harvest Festival is you can actually do it by having a small amount of affection for either Woody, Wallace, or Martha. Speaking of which, that reminds me, actually. I have not yet met Wallace or Martha, and I need to do that in order to get a certain scene later. So I gotta remember to do that. The loading speed in this game is actually cute. You love little chickens. Yeah, they are pretty cute. We're gonna be able to start playing the game again pretty soon. Once we got a few things to do in winter. Not a lot, but there's a few things to do in winter. Only the first winter though. Second winter we don't have anything at all. That's the downside to these shorter categories is it's like you know, you're pretty much any of the runs here you're playing through 2 in-game years regardless. Um, so like the less stuff you're doing, the more days you're gonna have where you just do nothing but sleep. So we're almost there. Parsley should come back soon too. There he is. Okay, the second of winter is Woody's birthday, so we want to go out on that day and gift um, both Parsley and Woody. I don't remember how much affection Rudolph is at. I think I want to say 39 or so. Oh, you know what? It occurs to me too that I never met I never met Ronald. Forgot about that. I have not yet met Ronald. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'll gather a few things, a few forageables on winter 2nd and gift everybody and then head back to Ronald's. That might work. Well, the problem is I can't enter Lila's area because then I'll get the Mecca event and I don't want that. Where there's, which is unfortunate because in winter there's like tons of stuff in that area to forage. Just in that little small area. There's up to 4 red herbs and even more. What are they? Chestnuts, I think, something like that. Oh right, Parsley doesn't come out yet. I forgot about that. He doesn't come out. That's a Monday, and he doesn't come out right away. Okay. Well, maybe hopefully I'll catch him on my way back. Yeah, okay. Go out this way at first then. There we go. Yeah, here's chestnuts, I think these are. Whoops. Yep. Apparently I have to put away in order to open this door. we don't run into Parsley, we'll just we won't waste any time looking for him. We'll just go right to bed and then just find him tomorrow or whatever. Because he starts the day so close to us, so. Alright, I think that puts him to 41. 42, sorry, 42. Ronald's doesn't open till 8, so we can look for things to pick up on the way. Although it might be pretty close to 8 by the time I get over there, actually. What's up, Katie? Oh, and actually, Wallace might be out here. No. No Wallace. Probably 8. He might. Yeah. Oh, it's Monday. Actually, I'm not sure when he shows up on Mondays, so I won't wait for him. I don't really need to, anyways. Because the scene I need to have met him to see is inside the cafe, and that's where he'll be. So I can just enter the cafe, talk to him, exit, and re-enter, and the scene will trigger. Let's see, I don't really know if I have to do this today, but I'm gonna go run to the villa and meet Martha, since it's after 8 now. Don't really know if it's the best day to do it, but also Parsley might be over there. He does go to the villa sometimes. I don't remember what days of the week that happens or when that happens exactly, but oh, yep, see, that actually kind of worked out. Martha is gonna be in here, yeah. Alright, we met Martha. So now outside our house on winter 6th, if it's not raining or snowing, we should get a scene with Parsley. Okay, cool. Got another scene over here. Oops. Keep turning the camera the wrong way. This is also part of the even though it involves Woody here, it's actually part of the while it parses the bench chain. While I'm here, okay. That's the lumber I got from Woody. Parsley now. Grab this real quick here. Okay, got those done. Now we're just looking for a scene with Rudolph on Winter 15 inside our house. I think he'll actually be outside today too, but that's not what we're looking for. That's a different scene, not the one we want. Yep. He found a fossil. Okay, so then the next scene with him is at the dig site, Winter 21. Well, it's Winter 21 through 25, but we're going to do it right away in Winter 21 because why wouldn't we do that? Right? Why wouldn't we do that? And you see Tim here, and so I think, so I don't actually think, because one of the upcoming events says it requires you to have met Tim, but like Tim introduces himself to you there, and I think that counts. So like I don't know why that would even be in there. I don't know how you can like avoid meeting Tim, but I don't know. Um, maybe oops, maybe if you have like affection with certain characters that they'll show up on that day instead of him for reasons. I don't know. Oh wait, where am I going? I don't want to go that way. We still want to go this way. This stuff, it's pretty sure it's faster to go this way. Whoops. At least I think it's go fast. I think it's faster to go this way. I should know that. I shouldn't even be a question. Okay. Does Rudolph even does he even come outside today? No. About to save his life though. No. Liar's Day. Second Sunday in a row. Yeah, winter 22nd and 23rd in this game are both a Sunday, and the second one is Liar's Day. That's funny too because like some of the townspeople will tell you the story behind Liar's Day, and they all give you like kind of like a slightly different retelling of the events. It's kind of funny. But it lines up the calendar in this game in such a way that every year um, the same dates fall on the same day of the week. Spring 6th is my next time to do stuff day. Year 2. Okay, this next scene doesn't indicate that I need to have good weather. It'd be weird if I didn't need to have that. Okay, I think it would tell me about another robot terrorizing. We're not going to get involved in that. Okay. So we should have a scene with Parsley waiting for us outside. Oh yeah, this can happen in the rain too, I guess. The rain almost adds to the scene. It's a sad one. Technically, there was a scene I could have done that day in inside the cafe, but then like the follow-up scene, you need good weather for, so I'll wait for a day that both the bakery and the cafe are open, and it's sunny. Which is hopefully today. Okay. Probably don't really need to pick up too many things. I really don't have too much more affection to get for people, so. And I probably have a ton of red herbs. Most likely. Oh yeah, I got tons of stuff in general, I think. Oops. Alright. So it's Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday when I saw Woody outside. I think he comes outside. I'll wait. I'll wait around for 8 to see if he comes outside, so I don't have to go inside the shop and back out. Yep, we got him. Right. So we'll head over to Ronald's to do his part-time work, just to fast forward the clock 3 hours. And then the cafe opens at noon. We haven't, I don't think we've met Wallace yet, so I'll have to enter the cafe, go talk to Wallace, exit, and re-enter, unfortunately. Now I'm at Wallace. So now this time when I enter, it should trigger the scene. Well, they're talking about sprucing up the Harvest Festival, making it like they used to, like it used to be with the goddess statue and everything. Goddess statue is in pieces. Not usable. And unfortunately, it always triggers a scene. Can't, which is unavoidable. Right, so that's all for today. We already visited, Rudolph. I was just gonna say, we're really close to Rudolph right now, but we already visited him. While we were killing time. Alright, so... Oh. Scratch that. was gonna say we got a few more scenes that we can do now that we slept a day for the True Harvest Fest event chain, but we need good weather for that. Which the Harvest Goddess Festival will deliver for. Whoops, alright, come on now. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I think we actually are done with Woody's affection, if I'm not mistaken. But we're trying to kill time here, so I will go visit Rudolph, who I've kind of lost track of his. Let's see, he's probably at least 45. Yeah, he's got to be at least at 45. This will put him to 48. Means he's more or less done. You know, like he only needs 50, so. I'll probably don't really have any more days after this where I have to go out and about. So what I'll probably do is just kind of go out to see Rudolph on his birthday. Just, you know, in case I'm like somehow wrong and his affection is slightly lower than I think it is. Oh no. I was just gonna say he'd probably remind you if he did. It's funny. Okay. Hmm. We are just about done here. Aw. Poor thing. Yeah, I guess his owners that must have used that before where like they'll distract him with food so they can like slip out without him being like, no. And he probably got wise to it. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's not really oh, keep the cat away. That could be, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't meaning it like to imply that it was like a shady thing to do or anything like that, but sometimes animals don't give you a lot of choice. Parsley might not have needed any more affection there, but it's his birthday, so he should be good to go now. Alright, let's see, what do I got going on now? So now I pretty much don't have to do anything else. Like all of the rest of my required events just happen outside of my house. If I've met, if I have, have the required prerequisites, which I believe I do. Um, I'm probably going to, like I said, I'm probably going to visit on his birthday just to make sure he's good to go. Because I think he needs one more gift anyways, so I might as well do it on his birthday. Yeah, yeah, they can get a little nuts about that sometimes. Well, it's impressive. Well, don't we all, Rena? Don't we all have staggy back legs? New cherry tree. Gotta make sure it gets plenty of sunlight. Ah, so he's a cat then. That's that's been my experience with like every cat ever. Like, hey, this bowl isn't completely full. I need you to fill it, please. I can kind of sort of see part of the bottom of the bowl in one little spot. Um, I can't do anything with this food. No. Yep. Pretty much how it goes. Alright, so we have one more cherry tree scene. Gonna happen as early as summer 8. Needs good weather. And then that event chain is done. This is your first time meeting a cat that like kind of fits the stereotypes? Interesting. Got Chester yelling at me about Earth Day again. Yeah, I wonder about that. I wonder if it's like they want to play or what that is. I don't know. Oh wow. So Rena, you haven't lived with a cat since you were like 3 years old? I don't know what that means. Like I've seen that word before, but I don't know what that means. That would put you at 30. I don't know. That would mean you're 30 years old, and I don't know if I want to believe that. There we go, final Basil scene. Alright. Oh, okay. You're going to be 30 this year. That's crazy because I feel like you were like 27 when we met, so 26 maybe even, I don't know. And that was like what, a year ago? 2 years ago? Almost three? What? And yeah, 2 years, 10 months, 16 days, and 1 hour. Stream elements with the with the more details on that. It's funny that they both did it. Yeah, right? Is there any chance that Woody is short of the affection I need? I don't think so. That's always a good thing, yeah. It's a probably like the least like drama filled, online community I've ever been a part of. Like by a wide margin. Yeah. Like it's not perfect, but like, yeah. Birthday present for Rudolph. Should be done. So then on the 16th, regardless of weather, we should get his final scene. I guess as long as no other scenes like happen outside my house to push it back a day, but all right. Fossil done. Whoops, didn't mean to save there. But we got to see the fossil pop up on screen for a second there. See, now we're pretty much just sleeping to the end because the last two events just happened outside our house. Well, I mean, I gotta pay attention to make sure because the next event does require Woody to be at 40 affection, which I believe he is, but if he's not, like I just gotta make sure the scene triggers. I just gotta watch for it. And if it doesn't, then I gotta go, throw a gift in his face, go to bed, and have it trigger the next day. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta kind of be careful with that sometimes. Like, not you specifically. I mean, people in general. Um, yeah. Sometimes I tease people, and it's like, not everyone is good with that. So you gotta watch that. That's funny. Yeah. hmm Yeah, it's important. Yeah, it's important to know. Identify like what you can and can't say to certain people. Like know those boundaries and stuff. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's the scene I needed. Yeah. Okay. And then there's just one last scene, but we don't have to worry about that not happening because the only requirements are for you to literally just get this far in the story, and then it just automatically happens on the day of the festival. Eyebrows, dude. I've had people make fun of my spectacular eyebrows before, for sure. They get a little wild sometimes. They're a little on the bushy side. They're not like crazy, but they're bushier. That's funny. See, when you said forgetting to draw eyebrows, I was thinking like you were talking about her doing her makeup and forgetting to draw on her eyebrows while doing her face, not like, you know, drawing them onto, you know, illustrations. I don't know why I thought that, but that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, the way you worded it, yeah. Go either way. Hmm. What the heck happened to Demo? Like he's like just straight up offline, and that doesn't happen too often. Maybe his power went out. I guess that's possible. I feel like he would have like used his phone to say something about it in Discord though, if that were to happen. And here's the final scene of the True Harvest Festival. Then you don't have to actually go to the festival. You're just done. Yeah. They might be out and about. You left because I'm here. Do what? I was kidding. Oh. I just said, oh god, he left because I'm here. I was like, don't prey on my fears like that. Don't even joke about that. Why can I not understand the words before here? I don't know. I probably don't speak particularly clearly. Don't let him hear you say that. He'll deny it. Maybe. Yeah. Sleep. This is one nice thing about tourist spot is I think I'd have to remember what events I do with tourist spot. But I think like they end like later in the year. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not I because I changed because after finding out they don't all three have to be tourist spot events. You could just I think that changed what events I use. I'm trying to remember what the tourist spot events are now. It's also Parsley and Rudolph because no, not Rudolph. No, not Rudolph. Parsley and although Rudolph might be faster. I don't know. Parsley, no, probably not. Just because of how close Parsley is. Um, but I'd have to look at that though because the how long the events take to do. But Parsley's still probably faster than Rudolph. But you'd want to do one of those two for sure. And then also True Harvest Fest is really easy. And then what is the other event that I do in Tourist Spot now? I actually don't remember. I have to look at it. You made me louder. Yeah, I'm trying to think what the other tourist spot event is that I do in the tourist spot ending. Could be, oh man, it could be the Baker one, but I feel like that takes too long. I don't know. It might be, but it might be Ronald's actually, even though that just seems like it takes a while to do. But I mean, they all do though. That's the problem, is they all take a while to do. Except for True Harvest Fest. True Harvest Fest is by far the shortest tourist spot event. Yeah, no, I was actually just kind of messing around. I always do that. Like, what? No, you're not that old. To like pretty much everybody. Except Desert. This is like 35, even though he's 21. 97 factorial? That's like older than the universe. like it's weird to think that Desert and Nico are the same age. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they are. That's crazy. Hydrate and pot. I don't really have much to hydrate with. Oh, now I'm too high in the camera. That's right, though. That's okay. Oops. We're getting there. Someone needs to wake up at 6 in the evening. What? I'm very confused. Night shift person, yeah. Yep, I remember that life. That was me until like a year and a half ago. A little more than that. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Come on. We're almost there. Sub 220. Let's go. Get that sub 220. Thursday, yeah. Almost. Almost there. It definitely helps fill the, because I don't really have anything else to talk about at this point. Just sleeping to the end, so kind of helps fill that out. Comes a newbus to don't split. It's too early to split, so don't jump up on my keyboard and be hitting things. But he's over by me. So close. I don't believe we got snow. No. Yeah, it was nice out today. All right, we're there. We made it. Here he is. I gotta hit the button on my keyboard in a second here, buddy. I think it was a little early there. That's fine. Whatever. Oop. Hit the fade to black. Oh. Thanks to the GGs. That would you bite. Ooh, I heard a purr. Usually can't hear him purr. He usually does not purr loud enough to hear it. But he is purring right now. Very loud. Wanna get down? No. I think I know what he wants. He wants. I don't want to say it out loud, get his hopes up, but he wants. He wants something from me, I think. Hi, buddy. Snacks. I'm gonna go give him some treats because he was being so sweet. Like, come on, buddy. He knows how to butter me up. Refill my drink too. His timing was actually insane too. It's like he knows.